How's it going, everybody? My name is Noah. Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate each one of you for showing up. Sorry if you hear my phone going off. I do have to do something with my laundry here in a half hour. So, remind me. Let's go to the Twitch world, and you'll notice that I started some work off camera. But don't worry. I've kind of got a plan. Kind of. I'm not 100% on it yet. Okay. To be fair, I am 100% on the fact that it's what I want. But I'm also 100% in the fact that I'm not going to be able to build it. I suck at building. Especially just abstractly. And when I say abstractly, I mean starting with nothing. Like how in a skyblock, you start with literally nothing. But, yeah. I kind of know what I want. Hello, Kara. I was just saying you can see that there's been some work done. Quote-unquote work done. Oh, also, my keyboard is really bad right now. I was stupid. I was talking to my dad yesterday and I spilled pop onto it. And so, like, my K key, you push it in and now it's stuck down, like, infinitely. You have to, like, pry it back out. Come on. Come on. Please. Nope. The K key doesn't even want to come back out. This is what I get. I hope your internet reaches to your room well enough for this to not get stuck every couple seconds. I hope so too. But hey, the K key stopped getting stuck for a second. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it out. I pulled out the K key. I don't think there's anything I can actually do to fix it right now. I think it's just more of a I need to pop all my keys off and literally wash all of them. So for now, I think we're just stuck with it being crappy. Let's put the K key back in. Come on, go back in. Go back in, go back in, go back in. Please. There we go. Okay, it's not sticking down as bad as it was. I'm gonna keep my knife out just in case I need to pop any other keys. So I was saying, I've done some work off camera. This is literally all I've done. So all our animals are gone. I actually killed all of them because I have a lasso in here that has one cow, so we can reproduce them from one, because we can. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk. Thank you. Because then we can use the mob swab to duplicate them and make spawn eggs and stuff. And I actually have a swab with sheep, or let's do swab. Yep, right there, Minecraft sheep. And then I have tons of eggs in a barrel. Eggs. My P key is getting stuck down. I tried looking that. So far, it's not looking too promising. Ah, that's sad. Well, you're not gonna be missing much. I can't stream for too long, and I'm not that entertaining anyway. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can't pop my P key. Pop, please. There we go. Okay, pop my P key. Yeah, like there's nothing on here that I can clean. I just need to wash my keyboard. Which sucks. Which sucks. Falsehood, I am entertaining. I would like to believe that. Hold on, let's put the P key back in and see if it helped at all. I doubt it, because I did it yesterday. Hey, it actually fixed it. Well, it didn't fix it. It's not as crisp as the WASD, but it is better. And K is already back on its crap. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just kind of have to deal with it. But I moved all my storage down to here, on top of our mob farm, including our... Okay, including our RK, our furnace, our factorizer, our armor. And the reason I moved it down to here, rather than just moving it out to one of the platforms, is because those stonelings that spawn with like emeralds and stuff, I want them to be constantly spawning, and standing here keeps us within range of the spawner. So, but otherwise, up top, all we got is the elevator and the grass pad. I cut these off. Right here was another set of torches on all of these sides, and I just kind of cut it off there. Now, the reason I say that what I wanted is really stupid and ambitious is because on like a center island, I just wanted like a Gothic style house, and you would somehow either teleport or probably use travel anchors. Actually, how much do travel anchors cost us at this point in time? Pulsating crystal requires pulsating iron, which we have an alloy smelter. We can make them. They just would be difficult to make. But basically, that you can use those. They're like sideways elevators too. Basically, if you stand on one and look at another, you can press shift and teleport. So I think we'll use that. But basically, here on this center island, I want it to just be a grassy island with literally a like vanilla style like Gothic home. And then there will be islands out in different directions, so they're not as close. They can be a lot larger if they need. That will have all their different things. So like the astral sorcery one, I think will be like an island over, say, towards the sunset. And then it will be like maybe a mountain. And so all the astral stuff is kind of up on this top of the mountain, but then deep within the mountain is where our bloodcraft stuff, or blood magic stuff is. And we can have an island that... an island with... I don't know, kind of wheat fields maybe for our farming? I'm not sure. Because, like, we have a whole bunch of random stuff that we need to just hide. Granted, like this watermill and everything, we can literally just hide this in the middle of nowhere. As long as it is loaded, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. This we would just need to access like once in a while. This we just need access to this. The Ember stuff we would need to use once in a while. Lordcrafter stuff is actually very important for endgame. All of these we would need to access at all points in time. Also, another stack of live root. I've gotten like 3 stacks. This stuff we just need to hook up to our main storage. These I wouldn't need to access that often. That not very often. That not very often. This we would want to access decently often. But like, I like the idea of a mountain island that has astral sorcery on top and blood magic deep within the mountain. Maybe on the outside of the mountain, like at the base of the mountain. Let's go through the mod, like, different mod things here. We don't want embers at the bottom of the mountain. We don't want to grow a whole bunch of stuff at the bottom of the mountain. I don't care about Epsilon. We're not even going to have a permanent setup for any of this, really. Besides the or the... It's not even here. It's like, it's called like a compressor or something like that. And basically it makes these plates that no other machine in the game can make besides that. Zeta, I suppose we could put immersive engineering at the bottom of the mountain. Eta, I wanted a special, like, factory for all these machines. Theta, no, those need more factory type things. Iota's just armor. Kappa, more factory stuff. Lambda's just about going to different dimensions. Maybe we could have portals at the base of the mountain. So yeah, that could be our teleporting area. So Astral Sorcery, I like that. Astral Sorcery at the top of the mountain, Blood Magic within, and at the base of the mountain, there's a whole bunch of like different portals and stuff to take you to the different dimensions we need to go to. Like the Lost Cities dimension, Twilight Forest, there is Simple Void dimension, there's the Deep Dark, there is the Haunting dimension, there's the Nether, there's the End, all of which are very, very important. One thing I didn't do, I forgot completely about making a bow. That's fine. Because I kind of just did this off camera, and then I kind of got a little bit demotivated. Because what I was thinking originally was this would be a grass island, and it would be big enough for like 4 buildings, and then somehow span out and do stuff from that. But no, I think if we just try and focus on this thing being just a nice grassy 1 island with 1 building, I think we can go from there and it'll be fine. Speaking of which, we need to see what we want for house design. So I actually set up a dark oak automatic bonsai pot. That's what it is. Bonsai pot to give us dark oak wood and a spruce one. And so we have a whole bunch of spruce wood and a whole bunch of dark oak wood because our palette, like on my other world, is going to be spruce wood with dark oak planks. Because it's a very nice and rich texture. I found if you did dark oak wood and spruce planks, it seemed a lot more dry. So if we look at that, you know, it's nice, but it seems a lot more cold, a lot more dry, versus this makes me feel like warmth. I think it's the richness of the texture. This seems a lot more desaturated than this. And I mean, theoretically, we don't have to mismatch planks either. But personally, I think it looks better if you do mismatch planks. Come on, grab the spruce planks. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. So spruce wood and dark oak planks. I have not looked up a design yet for what the house should look like. Also, I still don't know what the heck this is. This is supposed to be something. I don't remember what it is. I'm just gonna destroy it. Yeah. That's because it's not... I don't know. It's not really useful, as far as I know. Okay, let's go ahead and throw some stuff in our storage. Let's take care of these stupid slimes. Oh, he jumped off the edge. He took care of himself. Okay, so I think I put live root into the important one. I tried keeping these still the same sorting and everything. So this is still all the valuables, and this is everything else. I destroyed the nether cake, so we'll need to make another one. Never made any of more of those machines. Let's see. I did make my hatchet unbreakable because I noticed it had durability. Tell you what, let's just stand here for a second while I look up. I don't want to go necessarily Minecraft medieval home. Crafts Gothic home. And I'm just gonna pull up some Google images here, and then when I find one that I kind of think would be perfect, I will put it on screen for you guys to see. It's using a texture pack. See, because we're not going to use the texture pack, so that's another thing is, some of these are in with texture packs, and so it's kind of hard to judge whether or not they're good. Doesn't look as gothic to me. See, because there are some that are like medieval and everything, but there's some that just Okay, I guess maybe we won't go with the dark oak and spruce wood, because what I'm noticing is that a lot more of the gothic ones feel a lot more cold and dry, versus the medieval homes, they feel like a lot more cobblestone, very warm looking houses. So maybe we will go with that colder palette. Um, shoot. I am ill prepared. That's fine. I don't care too much. Shoot. I'll put one on screen and we'll try to reproduce it. Because even though we don't have a texture pack, we do have mods, you know, that can take place of the texture pack's woods. Let me go ahead and put image on screen. Sources, yes, add a new source. It's gonna be an image. Add. I'm just gonna call it image because I don't care. It's like, name this source, and I'm like, it's gonna be on screen for like 3 seconds. There you go. That's what I kind of want. Right there. Is something a little bit more cold with, actually, you guys can't see my cursor, can you? No, you can't because the image is there. But I very much like the cold of the cobblestone, and I think that's oak wood, but we might be able to get away with something, or just oak. I think the roof is spruce wood. Huh. I'm thinking something kind of like that. So I'll take that off screen now. I'll actually just minimize it, or make it invisible for the time being. And so let's go ahead and grab some oak wood. And go ahead and kind of... I know we don't have... Tell you what, let's go into... Let's start a new world. And it's just going to be a creative world where we can try out building a house. Trying to use modded, trying to get a layout going, because it'll be hard trying in survival using up your materials, trying to get them and being like... You like spend 20 minutes trying to get a material, and then you're like, well, it doesn't even look good. So then you know, take it back. Creative. It's gonna be creative, and it's gonna be a super flat world. Yes, actually presets. If we do redstone ready, and then we do Minecraft. Wait, hold on. What is it? No, it's just Minecraft grass. Okay. Why did it... What? Okay. Okay, Minecraft. Let's change the sandstone to grass. And it's just because I want it slightly deeper than... Yeah. I just want it slightly deeper than the normal super flat. 'Cause normal super flat's only three blocks deep, but this one is 52 blocks deep, and that's just if we wanted to make like a basement or something. But I don't think we need to. Alright, come on, load world. How long does it take to build a super flat world? Come on. It's like 2 blocks repeating. What are you doing? Okay. Ooh, I get manuals. This will take a second to load. I don't know why there's dried up reeds here, but that's fine. I guess it'll just help us build. So, let's look in the search items and let's do wood, right? So we could use oak wood, or we could use... Let's keep going down. There's a whole... You know what? Let's look for stuff in here and then grab it from the creative inventory. There's all this agricraft stuff. Skip past all of that. Okay. Then we got dandy stuff which we can't get. Then you have chiseled just planks. That's petrified wood from Erebus. There are, like, the Erebus woods, like the mahogany, actually looks very much so like the picture. But we can't go to the Erebus quite yet. Actually, I think we can. I'm not wanting to go to the Erebus quite yet. Treated wood. Then there's these Natura ones, which we can get. And I think, honestly, maple wood or tiger wood. I'm going to say maple wood. Honestly, that looks really nice. Yeah. Maple wood. We can look at the rest. There is some Twilight ones, like there's the dark wood from Twilight, or Canopy, or Mangrove, all that stuff, but I like the maple. Yeah. So, maple wood. So let's look at stone, because we don't want to just use plain cobblestone. We want to use our modded cobblestone. So even if it's just like that variant, where it's just slightly different. But we can look at what else there is to offer, because there is just chiseled stone as well. But honestly, I think, because there is like trodden bricks and stuff, but that makes a good base, not a good wall. That's extra planets. We can't go there yet. Some magnetic crafts. Haha. Giant cobblestone, yep. I don't care. Nope. No, okay. So if we look for, let's go to chisel quick. It should appear, wait, it's not on the first menu yet. We got Draconic, Abyssal Crafts, AP projectiles, aroma cores. Oh yeah, we got to B. C. Then, wait, where's chisel? Chisel. Where be you, chisel? I don't know what hammer core is about, but I'm just gonna keep going until I see chisel. Well, there's chisels and bits. That's A2. What? E. Huh? There. Chisel. So then we're gonna grab out. No, that's andesite. You know what? Let's grab the andesite as well, and I will show you why. Just kind of go through here. There's the cobblestone. It's because the andesite and the cobblestone have the same texture, just cobblestone's slightly darker, and so if you mix them together, if we're just placing down cobblestone and then just throwing a random andesite and everything, it will make it look that much better. So like there's some variety in this wall, and that makes it, you don't really notice it, and that's what's important, is you don't notice where the andesite actually is, but it just makes it look better. So tell you what, let's put that image back on screen, and I'll make it so that it doesn't cover the screen. I'll make it so that it's up in the corner. Well, I need to look at it quick. Okay. Okay, yep. So we need to get a roof material. So I'll show that, and then, yeah, once we have the roof material, we can move on. So let me put that up in the corner. That's what we're aiming for. So, plank. I think it's more of a spruce plank, but honestly, like, we could go for sealed plank stairs. Sealed plank is just planks plus slime balls. And that kind of looks right. I'm gonna mark that one. Oh, whoa. That was it for planks. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, if we do stair, we'll see everything that looks nice. Yeah, I'm thinking it's literally just going to be that sealed wood. Sealed plank. It looks really nice. So I want to look for sealed plank stairs, and then we'll grab some slabs if we need them. Okay. Alright. So let's start off with getting a layout that we like. We don't want it to be too big, but we don't want it to be too small either. Let's go with 5 wide here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I want the entrance, so we're going to go back another 5 here. The door will be like right here. So there will be a thing there, but then there will also be another thing there. So I think what we're going to do is this will be the front of the house. The door will be up there. Over here will just be like a long window, and then this will be that outcropping there in the front. So we're kind of copying it a little bit, but more just taking inspiration from it. Now we want this house to be... We don't want it to be too big, but we also don't want it to be small either, you know? There? Honestly, yeah. So then there, and then I'll go corner to corner. 3. And so that is the total layout. So door there. These are walls. There's going to be a tall window here. This is the outcropping. And that's not an upper floor plan. This is a downstairs floor plan because, as you can see, it changes a little bit up on the upper floor, and that's fine by me. But I kind of want to split these long walls up a little bit because I don't want them to just be long runs. So maybe I do that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. And that leaves a gap of 4 right there. Do I want a gap of 4? No, I want a gap of 5. So let's move this tower over 1. Okay, so basically then it splits this wall up into 3 equal segments of 5 by 5. Which then means that this guy can get split up. And then it actually can't get split up anymore there unless we wanted to split it up the same way the door does. Which, well, if I look at it, would there be... So the tower... Oh, that is also in the completely wrong spot. The tower is in this corner. Right. We don't want it to be that big. So in all reality, the tower we want to be like 3 wide, so 2, 3, there. We actually want the tower to be there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it'll just be in this kind of corner. It'll be a spiraling staircase up to the top. The tower will just look good from the outside is the idea. See, that's a Kappa 5 then. You know, there's a little bit out front, but I almost want like a nice little... How's it going? Appreciate you dropping by. We're just designing a house right now. I'm taking inspiration from the one up in the upper left, because I don't want to build it in survival and not like it. So, testing out different palettes and stuff. But you know, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, especially with like, I don't want to go through the work of getting maple wood and then not like it. Do daylight, light, cycle, false. Alright, so this is kind of where the front door is. That's why how we're taking inspiration is this is the outcropping. That back there is going to be where the tower is. And so if the door's here, there's going to be a little bit of a nice little grassy front area, but I almost want in this back corner to be like an overhang where if you go out the front door, you step down like a step and you're in like a little, kind of like a little carrot garden or something. You've got like planters here all along the sides and you can look out, but like it's a block lower than the rest. But then the upper floor still continues above it. Yeah, Project Ozone. Oh man, I've been playing since like literally since before Kappa mode even released. I played Titan, and then once Kappa mode released, I started playing it. And man, it's gone through some big changes. It was so much easier back in the day because there was a couple of mods in here, but they got removed, and now it's so much harder. But I think it's still absolutely so much fun. It's unfortunate that I don't think it is getting any work on anymore. I think the last update was, what, a year ago now? No, this did receive an update this summer. I don't know. It's just sad because it's 1.12 and most mod authors aren't working on their mods anymore. So it's very unlikely to see too much future content for this, but... Landia, yes! That is what I'm referring to. that whole snafu. So we're gonna put that there. Yep. Yeah, that's a little fun. And then you know what? Let's look for more. Oop, my keyboard is kind of sticky. I spilled a drink on it, but I'm trying to work through it. Let's grab that. I think that'll look nice. Oh, you know what? And then let's grab stone. We'll grab the stone variant of that. Where am I? Oh, man. Chisel, please? Okay. So that's all cobblestone. That's still Britannia. Where's regular stone? There's regular stone. Yes, perfect. And so we're going to grab that... Oh, wait, that's Zag. I thought that was trodden bricks. Oh, shoot. Haven't quite got to that stage yet. Hold on, my keyboard's sticking. There is trodden bricks for cobblestone. Okay, that's what we want. Yeah, no, the main thing for me was the fact that essence from not mystical agriculture. Actually, yes, from mystical agriculture. Like the inferium is fine, but the prudentium requires the neutral steel of the first degree, and that's already a grind. Versus when Landia was in, it was just a Landia ingot. Don't get me wrong, it was not fun getting those Landia ingots, but there was the final boss of Landia dropped every single kind of its ingots, nether stars, diamonds, and supremium essence. And you can make a woot farm out of it without having to provide anything but energy. It was so busted. It was so busted. And what was even more busted is there was two mobs from that mod that one was called a wizard and the other was called something. Basically, one looked like a villager but slightly larger, and then the other one kind of looked like a blaze but pink. Yeah, it was called Landlord, was the blaze. The blaze dropped blaze rods and emeralds, I think. And then the wizards dropped diamonds and ender pearls. And you could literally just make them into spawners and just infinitely spawn them. So that was kind of overpowered. But I kind of found a replacement to get around that, but you know, it is what it is. We don't have access to Erebus yet. That's fine. I hate that I don't know what these doors look like besides their icons. I suppose we could just use a framed door. Because basically, where am I at? Okay, so this is the front. So this is that little garden area that I was talking about, the planters. Basically, this ground. Yeah, let's keep that grass. So what I kind of want is for this to be mostly cobblestone. Just kind of do that. Ooh. And then also stone, because I'm pretty sure they look slightly different. I think the stone is slightly lighter. Yes, the stone is slightly lighter. And so it'll add some decent variation. Set up an end in your farm last night on your server and left it running overnight. You were getting 2 FPS? Yeah, that's a bad thing. I've left some farms going before, and when we get back into our world, I'll have to show you my mob farm that I built, because I didn't realize how overpowered it would be. And you'll very quickly realize how it was bad. 1 million entities. Yep. Sounds about right. This mod pack can get kinda intense. But yeah, so this will be cobblestone. So then that'll be the base all the way around the house, but this will be, you could have planters here. Maybe we should set that. Nah, I was gonna say maybe we should set it when it locked into the ground. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Means a lot to me. So one of the main important parts, though, is I think this is a right layout that we want. I don't need to decide the door right now. What I just need to start working on is making the grass island for this. So I'm just gonna kind of go around randomly around this thing, just placing grass blocks, so we can get a shape of what we would want or need for a grass island. Okay, so let's connect all this together, and then we can take a look at it. So that's just to get the randomness of what a normal, like, Minecraft floating island would look like. Alright. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Oh, we forgot those ones. That's fine. Boom. Alright. So, pretty circular, but at the same time, it's nowhere near perfect. Oh, but you know what? I suppose we want a front area on this. Somewhere to kind of stand, so let's go ahead and do something more like that. Yeah. I even like that, how that stays in right there. Okay. I don't think that's that bad. So let's grab the tape measure, so we can get some measurements on this. From chisels and bits, and I think I can do by block. So the widest part, I believe, is from here to the front. Yeah, it should be. So from there to there. 28 blocks long. And technically 30, because then from there it steps out 2 blocks back. So we're going to need something like a... What I think I'll start off with is a square of grass blocks and then mark out where we need from there. So it'll be a 30 block long grass square. Then from here across is the widest part. 30 blocks by 25 blocks. That's not bad. That's nice, actually. Okay. I think I can do that. I just need to make sure I have enough room in the other world. So let's actually go back to our world. So to preface, once this gets back to the menu, I'll get rid of the picture on screen. But if I Alt-Tab right now, it'll crash the game. My computer's not the best. But to preface this mob farm, basically I use like apotheosis spawners, and I wanted to accommodate enough space for a whole lot of them. And so I decided that 1, 2, 3, 4, a square that can take at least 1 spawner in each, was a good size. But I had them split between each other, as well as we've been working on automating enriched alloy of mechanism, and rhodochrosite is such a big bottleneck. It looks like a rock crusher can automate it. That means you need to get to the airbus. For now, I just need to do lots of vein mining. Where have you been doing your mining, too? But yeah, no, rhodochrosite can be annoying, but the rock crusher just makes it so easy. Lost cities? Okay, I was doing that as well, but let me tell you, you're going to find so much more nether redstone ore, and you'll just smelt that into the regular redstone ore, and then just place that down and vein mine it. Because if you have the ore processing upgrade, 1 nether... Oh, I don't have any. Nether redstone ore means 4 redstone ores. So, yeah. No, that's... I went mining for copper one episode, or one stream I did, and it took me ages, and I needed to go back. And then I went to the nether the other day, and oh, my P key got stuck. Let me unstickify my P key. There we go. Copper. Okay. And I got 32 copper ore. Nether copper ore. So I kind of was hitting myself in the head for that one. But, alright, so this is actually my mob farm. I'm currently remodeling, which is why we were doing that designing. But I built it here at the bottom of my world, and I'll show you what I mean by I made it wide enough for spawners. An auto sifter. Never have to worry about the basic ingots again. I don't like auto sifters, so I just don't ever mess with them. Also, do you use enchanted meshes? Because my god, are they game changing? Just getting Civ Fortune is just game changing. Oh, I don't want to do that on the elevator. Let me eat one of these carrots quick. No, you haven't messed with that? It is so worth it. The Civ Efficiency 5 makes it... So normally you have to right-click 10 times in order for one thing to get processed. You have to right-click 3 times, I think. And Civ Fortune, it even makes, like, iron, which is a 100% chance from gravel, sand, and dust. It means that you get more than 100%. It doesn't mean that it maxes out other things or gets other things up. It does those, plus it makes the 100%, like 200%. And so you end up with just tons of materials. System could handle that amount of venoms. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, let's just shut that off while I'm in here so I don't die, because I have 10 sharpness upgrades and I will get 1 hit. So these are what I mean. I made some 9x9s so that this spawner can only spawn in this room. Same with these ones, but it also can take multiple spawners up here in the center. But they're also separated from each of these spawning rooms. And it has a whole lot of these pads, the vector plates. What I originally had was a set of grass blocks underneath. How am I sorting out the items? I will show that in a second. Not very well, I'll tell you that. I had grass blocks underneath these that I used an evil tier on, and so they became cursed earth. I had no torches, and literally within 1 minute, I nearly crashed my game because there was like a million items on it. Okay, so that guy, the Stoneling, I don't know if you know about him, he's my solution to getting diamonds and stuff, because the Stonelings can spawn with emeralds, diamonds, ender pearls, heads, redstone, lapis, gold, iron. They can spawn with like mining stuff in their hands, and it'll be like 3 diamonds at a time. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm not sorting out the best yet, and that's just because since I'm changing up my lay of the land, I don't want to make too much changes before I do anything. But basically, I have a whole wall of barrels. I originally tried using drawers, but I just love Yabba barrels so much. And I even have the loot bags going into here because I originally had them auto-opening, but that was such a pain. I just kind of said, screw it, just put them into the barrels. Because I have a blaze spawner down there, a blizz spawner. The Stonelings also drop horse armor. Yeah, auto-open. Yeah, I just stopped messing with it. And then I have a witch spawner set up down there, but I don't have it turned on right now because the Stonelings also give me redstone, which is the only reason I really ever set it up. So I don't have any zombies, skeletons, spiders, endermen, or creepers, or golems set up in spawners yet, but I have barrels set out because just a ton of them naturally spawn. But yeah, 3 stacks plus 24 emeralds from Stonelings. Not as many diamonds because diamonds is like 1% chance or something like that, but still 35 free diamonds and over 3 stacks of emeralds for free. Plus tons of gold, iron. You get the Heart of Diamonds too, which are useless. Have I gotten an agricraft? Yes, I have. Here's some Cuprosia seeds. And that was what I did when I played through the mod pack previously after the Landia update, is I used the diamond seeds from agricraft to get the diamond nuggets and emerald nuggets. But honestly, once I get the spawner going up faster, it can be OP. But you have to put in a lot of time and effort into it. Plus, when I was doing it with the diamond seeds, I think this way of just spawning those guys in and spawning them a ton, I think would get you diamonds faster. But as far as like other things like copper goes and lead and any of the non-vanilla items, absolutely, agricraft is absolutely the way to go. Have some wither skeleton stuff. I don't have any wither skeleton spawner set up. But basically, I just have an ender chest coming up to here, and I have it sorting out leather armor, gold armor, some witch drops, trophies, the enderman heads, cobwebs, chainmail armor, iron shovel and sword, so right now catalyzing glands, and obviously now I need to do the iron set. So helmet, chest piece, leggings, boots, right there. And I have it set to ignore NBT so that it'll take it with enchantments or without. And then it seems to be spawning a lot of, what are they called? Are they just called like evil cows or something like that? The ones from Abyssalcraft? The ones that, like, they look like regular cows, but they attack you, and then once you kill them once, they come back as a red, like, demon cow or something like that. I want to avoid bat bags, but the nice thing about Yabba barrels is how easily the infinity upgrades are. Exactly. Once you get in one nether star, you're set. I kind of want to just avoid Friender Pearls, but I don't know. Spider Eyes must be full, because that is now sitting in there. And I just keep Void upgrades. I don't have any of the infinite upgrades yet, and so what I've just been doing is just putting Void upgrades on, because yes, they're useful, but until I get better storage, I'll just void them. Yeah. So this is obviously filling up with some crap, but I'll go through it when it needs to. This is a whole bunch of stuff left over from when I was auto-opening stuff. It's just a whole bunch of crap. I originally had storage over here and some animals and stuff, but this is what I ripped out to make room for the new house I was designing. Because I don't think you were here yet, but I was talking about how for the center island I want it to just be a nice grass island with just a nice house sitting on top, and nothing like modded really. just have like a bed and like a crafting table or something. And then just in the center have a travel anchor out to different islands. So like over to the west there, I'm going to make an island that is a mountain, which on the top has astral sorcery stuff. In deep within the mountain, it has blood magic stuff, and then at the base of the mountain, it has portals to all the different dimensions, such as Twilight Forest, Lost Cities, and everything. So, I mean, it's not an easy task, but it will be awesome. I was really looking up yesterday, like, modded sky bases, and I noticed they were all kind of the same idea that even I went with, and that's just building out radially, I think that's the right term, from the center, just starting in the center and building platforms out, whether it be in a circle or a cylinder, a sphere, anything like that. It's just kind of common shapes going out from the center. I've seen like one that wasn't really, and so you're trying to avoid that too? Good. The only problem I have with it is I don't know how well I'm gonna do, because I know I don't follow through on some things, but that's why I went into the creative world, is to just kind of get that idea in there first and kind of show myself that this is not as hard as I'm making it out to be. But, oh hey, so maple, I'll mark out the things that we need to start getting farmed. Maple wood, we need the sealed planks, but the sealed planks is easy. What was we need cobblestone and stone, we already have tons of that. To tide me over till AE2. Literally, I think usually just using a bunch of these. Hold on. Let's kill these annoying slimes. One of these chunks here is a spawn or a slime chunk. Yep, slime chunk right here. And it's so annoying. I can't wait till I get the one nether star just so I can make a thing that turns off slime chunks. Yeah, usually I just use these shelving units. Yeah, shelving units until I get AE. I usually don't have a better alternative, just because it's so nice to just be able to plump items in there, auto-sort, and then search for things. I'm sure it's not a massive storage, and sure it's not the best of alternatives, but I don't know, I usually don't have a problem using that. When I was moving these down here, it was a pain, because I obviously needed to get the items from in there down to here, and I didn't want to just break it and have everything go everywhere, so I made 2 strong boxes. I thought they were called lock boxes. They're called strong boxes. 2 strong boxes, and made them resonant, and filled them up both to the brim, brought them down here, broke these and brought these down here, and then refilled them from the strong boxes. But even the strong boxes, which are huge, could not even contain what I had in this one. I had to make literally 4 trips or something like that. It was insane. RF tools combined with drawers, and that's worked well, but it's a little laggy with all the items. Yes, so one thing that I really enjoy with the barrels is they're very much like drawers, in the sense that if you have an item barrel connector, if you hook up an ME system to it, it will recognize all the barrels, just like how drawers do, I think. I think drawers do that. And so that's why I usually like making the barrel storages, too, for bulk storage. Yeah, I suppose I should say that's more for regular storage. This is for bulk storage. Because then, if you get all of this localized onto, like, one item barrel connector, you just have to connect one, and then all of a sudden, all your bulk storage is connected to your ME system. But yeah, no, for bulk storage, I use Yabba barrels. I do have, over here, I have 2 drawers, and that's just because I wanted to get saplings and sticks and stuff as well. Yeah, I have automated spruce wood, automated magma slimy trees, or is that what they call it? Magma slime sapling. I had another one here because I was going to do another slime tree, but I don't think I grabbed one. I have paper bark sapling for automatic paper. I had an automatic oak. I had automatic obsidian, but I moved the lava over to there for power gen. I still have some left, but I had automatic cobblestone, but I just kind of said I have enough. Automated apples for when I needed it, when I didn't have these, and then automated string. And honestly, early game, automated string is one of the nicest things ever. Like, it is so nice to just have this going. Yeah, 140 stacks. Yeah, no, I know. That seems pretty good. I have a whole lot of stuff sitting around, and I really liked the idea of using blue grass, purple grass, and green grass. And so maybe on, like, not the mountain island, but maybe I could have an island that has, like, swamps or something. It could be, like, a purple swamp. You know, I think it'd be kind of cool. As well as I was talking about just literally hiding this just in the mountain or something. Literally in the stone, because there's no reason for me to ever access this. So I need a maple sapling, which means I believe we need topiary grass. I don't need a Kepler one. I need that one. Yes, so topiary grass in string mesh has a 5% chance. Topiary grass is just seeds and dirt. So let's go down. Oop. Oh, I forgot to turn back on the... Yep. Alright, that's... I'll also show the best part about this here in a second. But my word, is that a ton of mobs. And it's nothing compared to what it can do. I'm so thankful I have this shuriken. All those mobs came from this corner of the room. Because I have the rest blocked off from spawning. So this corner of the farm is the only thing that can spawn anything. So, yeah. Now you can imagine how bad all 4 was with a drop of evil. Yeah, it was quite mayhem, I must say. But, oh yeah, I was grabbing... Let's just not talk about it, alright? Worst part is I don't have levels to get it back. I can just go ahead and... Never happened. Yep, nope, there's no record of that. I need blocks. Because I need to get to the XP. Let's just kill a bunch of this stuff. Let's kill these guys, and then we can go up there. I don't have a good XP storage as of yet, but I do have some. Also, I'm just throwing a whole bunch of random loot bags and stuff into here. Do I have my shield? I do. Okay. My battle sign. Oh, he went behind me. Wrecked. Absolutely schmucked. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's grab dirt and grass. Or dirt and seeds. Apologies. Dirt. I still have not made a danknel, and I really need to. Let's go build a cross. You know, I really need a XP spout, or whatever it's called. XP fountain from the one mod. XP tap, yeah. And I don't think I have an XP... I don't think that can attack to anything besides that XP tank. Ah, my P key is being stupid again. Okay, but I do have a... Oh, it even has some liquid XP in there. Iron. We can just smelt 2, and then we have some obsidian. Yes, perfect. Boom. Okay, XP tap. Done. Now I'm going to need a fluiduct plus servo, but that's easy because I have like a million of them. Duct. I'll just do a hardened one. Just for the faster pace. Okay. So, okay. I have a really weird... I don't understand it. But if... Really? If JEI isn't on the first page, it just bothers me. I don't know what it is. It's just something about it. Alright, let's build over to here. Okay. And then... So yeah, I used to just have the enter tank. I didn't have it connected to anything. Holy... Like, yesterday when I left off stream, it was at like 20,000. Okay. I really need the XP obelisk from Ender.io. My word. Okay. So yeah, I can have that there, and then have that automatically export to there, and then we'll just turn on the tap, and then we'll just go to level 81 or 84, I guess, because 83 is what it is, but. Yep, it's losing faster than it can gain. And this is a literal XP shower. Man, I miss when that was in just... Was it Extra Utilities that had it? No, it wasn't... Was it Extra Utilities back in the day? I don't remember. Yeah, because there was one that literally was just a shower tap that you just put onto an XP tank. It was so funny. And then the XP drain literally was just... Like, it wasn't built in, it was its own thing. Yeah, no, yeah, because you can only make this with the bars now, versus it was literally just 9 iron bars. Yeah, I'm glad you remember that. Okay. I was like, I could be going insane, but whatever. Yeah. Basically, the real goal, I think I could already make it. The experience obelisk. Yes. Oh, my K key is stuck. Yes, I believe I can already make the experience obelisk, and that's... I'm going to mark that down, I guess. I'll have to do that. I'll get the stuff for it off stream, but I won't craft it on stream. I'm just going to grab a whole bunch of solidified experience, because I don't ever need these. Also, something I'm going to do once I get the experience obelisk is, instead of having those automatically void, what I'll do is I'll have them automatically be extracted into an Ender.io fluid tank, because what they'll do in the fluid tank is hold on, solid. What you can see is in an Ender.io fluid tank, they literally just turn into liquid XP, rather than using like a magma crucible or something. This just does it automatically, and then have the fluid tank automatically export into the... Oh hey, we're high enough level now. Look at that. Boom. Perfect. But then, yeah, have it automatically put into the obelisk so that we can actually put these to good use. So, let's go ahead and make... I just want to make 9, I guess. 9 topiary grass. And hope that's enough. I don't want to have to use more. I'm just going to destroy this for now, because I know I may need it later on, but, like... I don't plan on dying. I don't plan on dying. I don't plan on dying. I gotta convince myself. Oh, hey, you know, I can... Did I ever turn that on? Yes, I did. That's how I died. I completely forgot. I mean, I didn't die. Somebody died? I didn't think anybody died. String mesh, we have 9. Okay, perfect. So we'll just place those down. How did you get auto-sifting going, by the way? Because I know there's multiple different ways of doing it, and so I'd like to hear how you set it up. We didn't get the maple sapling. We got amaranth. We need more seeds, I guess. Oh, yeah, I suppose there is an auto-sifter, isn't there? Oh! The Ex Nihilo one. Yeah, okay. I suppose there is, yep. Yeah, yep, you use a water wheel, and then it connects to, like, the auto-sifter, which just, like, shakes these. How do you have the items being automatically picked up from the auto-sifting? Let's go shove all those away. Those will come in handy someday. Do I have any way of crafting seeds? Like, that I have on hand? Sieving dirt, and I have a whole bunch of dirt. Dirt! Let's just put one away. I'll just sit here like this. Oh, oh. We'll just sift a whole stack -1 to get some seeds, which is such a waste of dirt, but it's fine. Okay, so we have tons of stuff in our inventory now. Lord. Let's throw all of that into there for now. We don't need to worry about it. I know I can compress them. A few cobblstones, well, resers that put gravel, sand, and dust into it, and then collect it with a vacuum hopper. Okay, I don't know if it'll help you, nor if you would care at this point, because you already have a vacuum hopper going. If I grab not a barrel, I should only need 5 plus... Ooh, not wad. I don't need any wad. 20, but then I also need 20 sticks, which means 10 more. Boom. Okay. So turn all that into that. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Boom. Okay. Boom. Okay. I just want to demonstrate something I found out on a whim in a different mod pack. So there's wooden crates. The only reason I'm doing this is just because they can go next to each other, unlike chests in 1.12. So let's put those into there. Seeds, nice, and then some dirt. Let's make some topiary grass. If I can craft properly. Now, if I right-click, none of the items go anywhere. If you have inventories on top of sifters or sieves, they automatically go into those inventories. I found out because I was playing Compact Claustrophobia, and in all of my space I needed a sieve, and I had put my chest on top of it, and I kept right-clicking, and I was like, why am I not getting anything? And then when I looked in the chest, I had tons of stuff, and I was like, no way. I was like, what? So I don't know how useful that is. I mean, when you're using the other meshes, it's definitely important. Hold on, let's grab all of our loot bags, I guess, because there's no reason to be storing all of these. Even the vacuum hopper doesn't get anything. Exactly. It's nice. Let's just drop all of these bags. Just send them up to our storage and have them get voided, I guess, which is fine. Let's turn this back on. Oh, I didn't want to go up that far. That's fine. Let me grab the diamond meshes, with the ones that are enchanted, and let me just show you a stack of, so it's nifty for having straight, exactly. Not having straight, 100%. That is the only reason I've ever used it, is because I know, well, that's why I grabbed it, the diamond meshes, is just to show you how insane it can be. Actually, I have a diamond wand. I'm just going to grab a stack of cobble. -1, because that's... 63 is a factor of 9, or a multiple of 9. So, like this. Oops. No. Boom, 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 boom. And then build up. And then auto-sift it down into gravel. Okay. I'll put those back away. Then, if I put in the Civ Fortune 3 and Civ Efficiency 5, you'll see how fast it goes. Plus, so normally iron from gravel is, like I said, it is a 100% chance. So we should only get 63 iron ore pieces. Done. And we have over 2 stacks. It's like over 200%. It's, as well as look how fast that went. That was, oh, I love it. So if you ever need to actually make your civs go faster, yeah. And I'll show you the way that I did mine. I don't know if you probably already know about it, but I will show you anyway. And actually, I'm gonna get, I have bricks, yes. Do I have an extra hopper? I have an extra hopper upstairs, yeah. But then I need a grass block. I'll just grab a dirt block, and then, do I have, yes, okay, Just kind of thinking out loud here a little bit. Sorry. So if I make that into a bonsai pot, I have an extra hopper there. I knew about that one. And then I take that away, put down the drawer, boom, put that there, and then I go ahead and grab a grass block from right here. Grass block is, I just like it better in the bonsai pot because it has better rates than the dirt, and I can just grab one with Silk Touch from there. There, boom, maple sapling. Now we have an auto going. Okay, so the way I did mine was I enchanted one diamond sieve mesh until I got, actually I had my enchanting table here, but then I went through until I was guaranteed to get either fortune or efficiency. And I think I got fortune 3 on one of them. And what I did was I took it over and I used the lens of disenchanting with my laser so that I could throw down a book and it, so that I could get the Civ Fortune 3 onto a book and off the Civ mesh. Because then I took it over and I used the typesetting table and the printing press to just duplicate my Civ Fortune and Civ Efficiency. And so now I have extra Civ Fortune, and I can constantly keep duplicating them as long as you've got ink sacks and books. Yeah, it's super easy. So as long as you can keep duplicating them, you will have plenty. So you don't have to try and hope for the same roll, because that's also another thing is, you know how if you right-click on one, it right-clicks on all of the connected of the same type? If they do not have the same enchants, it doesn't work. And so all my ones downstairs have Efficiency 5, Fortune 3, and if one of them didn't have like Fortune or something, it wouldn't work properly. So it's real nice to just use duplication because then you can guarantee all of them have the same enchants. But it does take a lot of XP for like duplicating like Civ Fortune. It's 40 levels. Same with the efficiency. So you need to have a lot of levels, and that's why the solidified experience was really nice for me, is because I just grab this, go up to level 40, boom, go do that, and then do it again. But either way, I still think that's the best way of getting enchants. Hey, we got Maplewood going! Yeah! Here's all my thermal stuff. I have automatic power gen. Experience obelisk. Like I said, I'll work on getting some of this off camera. I won't make the object, or the obelisk, off camera, but I will get the stuff for it. So sealed planks. Yeah, okay. Sealed planks is just planks plus slime balls, and I have automatic slime, so that's not an issue. This should make a stack of slime balls, which means that I need 8 stacks of planks. And actually, there's a... Is it the... No, pulverizer, nope. The sawmill gets you 2. I can't wait until I get the precision sawmills. Okay, but that's expensive. There is the manufactory. I can't wait till I get the manufactory. And I think I need to go to the Erebus to make it. My K key is stuck again. But then I can get 6 planks per wood, so let's just grab that's 5 stacks, 6 stacks, 7 stacks, 8. Nope, I'm 1 stack over. So we'll just turn all of those into planks. I hate that it's 1-to-1. It feels like such a massive waste, but you know what? It's been a 64 out of 64 for ages. I don't ever use oak. It's fine. It is so fine. Alright, now we just throw all of them up into there, and we get sealed planks. Perfect. And I didn't actually look what those look like placed down. Those look nice. Those look really nice. That's going to be a nice roofing material. I tell you what. Definitely off stream, I will also improve that house design, because I have the layout and everything, but I don't have like the roof in mind or how the tower will look, so I'll definitely try and refine that off camera. I don't know if you have if you've set up an automatic way of getting live route, but until you get EMC, I'm going to recommend that you get an automatic way of getting live route. Yeah. So I have mine upgraded all the way to resonant. Yes, it is amazing. Instead of trying to go and hunt, you just put 1 roots in, and then what you can do is this monoculture so that the roots are never consumed in a process every time it processes. You've wasted so much time mining. Yeah, I know. But hey, at least you learn now. At least you find out now rather than literally at the end of the pack, you know. But it also provides a minor chance to not consume fertilizer, and so it'll make it so the roots don't get consumed every time it uses it, so I only ever need 1 roots, and then it gives a 10% chance to not use the fluxed phytogrow. Then I put 3 of these in here, which provide a chance to not consume fertilizer, which adds another 60%, so I have a 70% chance to not use the fluxed phytogrow every operation, and it never uses the roots. The only thing that is ever guaranteed to be consumed is the water. And I have an infinite water source pumping into this constantly. And so I put in a stack of fluxed phytogrow, I think last stream or off stream, and I've gotten 3 stacks of live root from it. Just from 1 stack already. It is so invaluable to What? You need to do that ASAP. Yep. If we put those away and I look at roots, it's so nice. It is so nice. The first stream when I got to that point, I was like, I need so much live root. I was like, I don't want to have to deal with this. And the last time I had made a phytogenic insulator for myself, I didn't use any of these. Or if I did, I used 1 and then the speed upgrades. But I never realized how impactful keeping the flux phytogrow is. But because I have an extra 32 right there, so that'll give me an extra, like, probably 3 stacks. And then it just goes automatically. And I have automatic lava gen, so I never have to deal with it. It is so nice. And it has to be the fluxed phytogrow, which means you do need an energetic infuser. And it needs rich phytogrow, which either needs rich slag, but I use sap and regular phytogrow, because then I can just use the slag I get from the blast furnace. And then the sap you get just from the arboreal extractor, and I use a dark oak wood. And then it just fills up with sap over time. No power needed. And oh man, not too expensive. No, it is. The only things that are expensive are like the fluid transposer, the photogenic insulator, and the energetic infuser. But like you need to get the fluid transposer anyway. And the photogenic insulator you don't technically need, but like I don't think the insulator actually does it really cost that much. No, it's just a machine frame, some Lumion gears. It's not like anything crazy. And then the energetic infuser, oh, even cheaper. It obviously, if you want to put the augments in, these cost a little bit, but the price you pay for this to just not ever, you'll be back in a minute, that's fine. The price you pay for that to just never have to deal with roots ever again it's invaluable. Absolutely invaluable. So yeah, we have our maple automatically going. Do we need any other thing automatically going? We should get stone automatically going, I guess. No, I have a silk touch pickaxe. Automatic stone is... Oh, hey, whoa. It's a Christmas cow! It's a moo fluid one, and so it makes snow. That's awesome. Automatic sheep, I don't care. Molten signalum, that's useful. I'll just throw those off the edge. He's just gonna make snow everywhere. That's annoying. Let's grab 4-string golden nugget. And what I'll just do is I'll just make a lasso quick and catch this Christmas cow. Alright, you're back. Alright, we found a Christmas cow from Moo Fluids, but he's leaving snow everywhere, and I don't want that. Plus, we got a Molten Signalum cow, and they're not very useful right away, but man, Moo Fluids cows can be super useful. Because like you can bucket them out and just get like a Bolton of Molten Signalum, but then there is from Integrated... No. I thought it was Integrated Dynamics? Or hold on. What mod is in Theta? What is this? Industrial Foregoing. That's what it is. Industrial Foregoing. There's a lot of things here. Hold on, I gotta find it then. There is... Come on. Animal Rancher. And what it normally does is it outputs milk. When provided with power, it will try to interact with animals with buckets and shears to milk cows and shear sheep. We'll also get insects from squids. But that also works with moo fluid cows. And it ignores the cooldown. Well, somewhat. I think it has its own cooldown, but it's separate from when you can use it. And so being able to constantly sit there and get molten signalum means you can put it like right into a forge, and you pump it into a forge. Animal Rancher, yes, I believe, right? Yes. Let me check through all the machines just to make sure. Sewer. All right, laser base. Animal grower. Nope. 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 No. Nope. 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 Yeah. Yep. It is the Animal Rancher. Because normally it just milks cows, but it milks fluid cows. So, in one of my previous playthroughs on the oldest version, I had a blazing pyrotheum cow that I had automatically sent up with the Animal Rancher. That was going into one of these dynamos here, because it makes 2 million RF per bucket. So if you have magmatic dynamos and a blazing pyrotheum cow, you're set. Now there is only moo. Can I see it here? No, I can't. I went through the config file for it, and there's only a very select amount of fluids that it can get. Like I know it can get like molten invar, molten enderium, it can get molten lumium, it can get the thermal dynamics fluids, it can get like the extra planets fluids, so like radioactive water, but those, as far as I've found, are useless. There's no point, because radioactive water has no use. It's just an environmental thing. There was one fluid I was trying to look for one time, but I never found it, and it was because it didn't exist. I need to get this upgraded. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really need to show off or kind of display. Obviously, I'm not like a master at this, but I've been playing modded enough to know a little bit of tricks. A little bit. Let's see. Anything that I have set up that I don't think anyone else would? No, I don't believe so. This is really, when I go to upgrade it, you've learned a lot. So this is great. I appreciate that. That is good. I'm glad you're learning. Because if anything, if I can't entertain you, I'll inform you. One of the two. But when I move this smeltery to its final resting place, that sounds like it's dying. I'll upgrade this so that it's no longer a hopper. It will be like an item duct that automatically sucks up into a chest, because I don't like it being elevated, as well as hoppers are slow. So, if you don't, quick question, do you know about translocators? Because they're never explicitly mentioned anywhere in the quests, and I learned about them through, like, not really. They are instant fluid and item transport. So, in ion conduits, you're missing out. Okay, for long distances, you can't use these. Liquid translocators are between moving in like a 1-block space. So I can put one here and then one on any other face in this block. But like if I wanted to put it on a block over here, it wouldn't connect. But you can put redstone on it to make it redstone controlled, which is what I have here, so that I can turn whether it's on or off. And basically, that means it's receiving. That means it's outputting. But the glowstone... Oh, no, I want this the other way around. The glowstone means that it literally, like, outputs instantaneously. So if I, instead of using the seared faucet, I had one of these... I already think of a few places. Yeah. They're... I can actually show you one. I have a sink here, which is infinite water, with glowstone going into my water tank, this is outputting literally faster than this could ever imagine. It nearly is instant. It does have a slight cooldown, or a slight flow rate cap, I guess. But yeah, no, if you were to put this with glowstone onto the basin for a block, and you activate it, it instantly fills up the basin. There's an aluminum brass block, right? I just want to make sure. Yep. I'll just demonstrate it, I guess, because it's one of those things that you just... And like I said, it's not one of those things that you ever, like, explicitly get taught or anything. It just kind of shows up. I don't need to place the redstone, because I'll just activate it by hand. But yeah, I remember I learned about it. I don't remember where I learned about it, to be honest. It was one YouTuber, and he used it like once, and then I've used it ever since. And so I have it here on my mob farm so that it can instantly put all the items it gets in just instantly out into the barrels. Because the thing with the Ender IO conduits and like the item ducts is they have to search for an inventory, but since translocators are defined to one block, as long as the translocator knows that the block it is attached to can accept that item, instant. It's nice. So let's watch this block. Boom. Yeah, and you can get like upgrades and stuff for conduits, but all you need is one glowstone dust, and you've got instant with this. It's so nice. Yeah. And what's funny is it has a liquid version and a item version, and that's all the mod has to offer. It's not one of those mods that just has a whole bunch of different unique little things. Now, Translocators just offers those two things, and they're like, yep, we've done our work. We've done what we need to. Let's go ahead and knock that guy out. Perfect. Let's put the fluid guy in there. I can put the sear faucet in there because I'm not going to need him. Let's go through... Yeah, have you been using the Apotheosis spawners, by the way? Because you said you made an Enderman spawner, and I didn't know if you had made one of these, or if you had actually, like, set up some other kind of spawner. You made a powered spawner. Oh, you're missing out. These are literally... And Dario again? Yeah, no, these are literally just vanilla spawners. But if you break it with Silk Touch, you can pick it up. And so if you find a blaze spawner like this one that I did in a Nether Fortress, all you have to do is a Silk Touch, and you'll get the spawner. But the interesting part about Apotheosis spawners is there's spawner modifications. The one that I want to point out is enables redstone control, so that's what I have in my farm, is so I can control it with a lever. You can change it like a normal spawner. And I know this kind of seems confusing, but it literally means if you place this on the ground and right-click it with the spawn egg, or right-click it with a comparator, it will change, even though it shows like an anvil inventory. I don't know why it does that. This Soul Crystal from Erebus ignores spawn cap. I've never needed that. Ignores nearby players. Nether Star means that it will work from infinite range. It will just ignore whether there's a player there or not. This one is arguably more needed. It ignores spawn conditions, because if you go to the Erebus, there's the giant beetle boss, and if you get a spawn egg of him and put it into a spawner, he cannot spawn unless you do ignore spawn conditions, in which case it'll spawn like 10 of them. It will literally just ignore that completely, and it's like, oh, this is just a normal mob. I'll just spawn some of them. Yeah, it's nice. Spawn range, I don't ever find a use for that, because I usually just use... increases required player range, but if you use ignores nearby players, that has no bearing. Increases spawn count, I've never used it, but it could be useful. Increases max nearby entities, I don't think that's useful. As long as you're dropping them right away, it should be fine. These are the two most important things ever. Decreases minimum spawn delay, And now it says it goes from minimum delay of 200 to 195, so 10 seconds down to 9.5 or 9 3/4 seconds. But I think it actually takes it down to like 10, so literally half a second. And what you can do is you can take it down to like 0 and 0, and it just spawns infinite. Just sits there and constantly spawns. The only bad thing is timers are easy to make, even early game, but the speed upgrades require lubricant, which means you either have to get into pneumatic craft, which requires you get into nuclear craft and or Erebus and stuff. My K key is stuck, so I'll have to go through this way. Or you've already gotten into that. Oh, good, perfect. Yeah, so just make some lubricant. You can make the speed upgrades, and I am getting close to ending stream here, but I will go back into that other world and just display how fast that spawning can go. Because the only one it cannot, or the only thing it can't outcompete is the spawner from Industrial Foregoing. And that's because if you put the spawner ball in there, you can hit do exact copy. And that's useful because end game, when you use like the wand of animation to animate like a draconian block, if you were to not hit spawn exact copy, it would spawn animated stone blocks or something. And so these spawners, you can't make it work with exact copies. So like Moo Fluid spawners, they will spawn cows. Actually, the Moo Fluid spawner one does not work. I've tried that. I don't know why it doesn't, but if it were to work, it would just spawn a random Moo Fluid cow, rather than spawning, say, a Molten Signalum cow that you put in there. So that's the only spawner that I know of that really beats it out, but yeah, no, all you need is Silk Touch to get started, and oh my, it's insane. Once again, one of those things that you find out about and you're like, well. And those stonelings that I have, I put into one of those spawners that I just turned on redstone control for. And I had found a stoneling because they spawn in caves in light levels of 5 or less, and they try to hide from the player. But what I did was I just turned off my mob grinder, as in like the mob masher, and went down into there, killed a bunch of the other mobs, and then when it was just the stonelings left, I took a sample of them. Because that might be something you also don't know about. Because, honestly, the mods never talk about it, and I don't know why. Do you know about mob grinding utils and swabs? Because if not, I will show you the power. Apotheosis, let's do not really. I will show you the power. Let's grab Enderman. Tried to use the swab once, okay. Enderman, let's grab another star. Let's grab speed, because we'll grab a speed upgrade, and then we'll grab a timer. Now, I'm going to place the spawner way up in the air so that all of the mobs automatically drop out of its range. Otherwise, if it was on the ground, it would eventually stop spawning. So if I place a monster spawner there, and I right-click, and I left-click, or right-click with that stuff, now it's 0, 0 for the timing, and I place in an Enderman, and then if I go ahead and place in a dragon egg, there you go. Yeah. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I must say. Oh, come on, my K button. There we go. Kill. Oh, my L button sticking. Kill at E. Type. Oh, type equal not Minecraft player. Okay. There we go. Got rid of them. That's so good. It's insane. It is, let's do that once again so we kill their drops. And so I'll show you the mob grinding utils one. Come on. Oh, I guess you can't go backwards. That's stupid. Okay, mob grinding utils. Let's see. Where's that at? Mob grinding utils. Where are you at? If I don't see it, I'll just search it. I probably missed it. Yeah, okay. If we go ahead and we grab a swab, I can show you what you use it for. And so I grab, let's just say an enderman. I'll use this spawn egg to spawn an enderman. Then I'll get rid of it. So you right click with the swab, and you get, it contains Minecraft enderman DNA. Now it says craft with a bucket of XP and seeds, and so that's exactly what you do. Seeds, and then you need to get a bucket of XP. So let's grab a bucket, like an XP bucket, and you know how I have the barrel full of XP? All you need to do is just right click a barrel on there, obviously. So if we take this, we go game mode, survival, and then we craft the swab, the seeds, and the bucket of XP. You get GM chicken feed, and it doesn't consume the bucket, but it consumes the swab and the seeds and the XP. So you get GM chicken feed. Now, what does that do? Creative. And if we grab chicken, this is the stage you got stopped and got confused. Okay, GM chicken feed. So feed the chickens. It's literally the simplest part of this, and yeah, literally just give it to a chicken.
Happy birthday, Taco!
It says happy birthday, plays a little ditty, chicken explodes, but you get feathers and the spawn egg for whatever you swabbed. Yep. And then that's how you, if you have like a blaze spawner, like I said, or a spider spawner that you find, just right click it with the new spawn egg you got. It's that simple. It's what's really annoying is that it's so simple to get overpowered with that stuff, but yet they don't tell you about it because they don't want you to get overpowered. Yeah, no, that is, and so I have a whole thing of eggs in my base, and so usually I let the chickens grow up, and then, because you can't feed it to a baby chicken, you can only feed it to an adult, but usually if I really need to, I'll hatch some chickens in my base and let them roam around, and then once they're adults, I'll feed them. Or I just go to Lost Cities and find a chicken. It's so simple and yet so elegant. Oh, another tip: if you aren't, if you might know about this one. Actually, I don't even think do you need? No. Let's grab cobbles. Let's just grab stone, liquid starlight, lava. Oh, come on, lava, and then torch. So if you, let's just build up for proof of concept. Now the distance that lava can flow is 4 blocks, well, 3 blocks from where it starts, so 4 blocks total. So we're gonna build a cage around it, right? And we're gonna build out like this, right? And we're gonna leave a spot open right there, and you'll see very quickly why. I'm gonna put a torch underneath. I'm gonna let the lava flow over. And so if you've gotten into Astral Sorcery, you'll have liquid starlight. So lava flows over to there. Now where liquid starlight and lava meet, sand is made. And so you can just set it lands on torches, and a vacuum hopper automatically picks it up. And it's infinite sand. And what's even great about this is that you, let's do 3 wide. Because it doesn't have to stop there. the insanity does not stop there. If we put lava there now, and torches on both, you gotta be... like the way you think. Yeah. Why not go ×3? Exactly. You can already see a little bit of stuttering. I've made a ×9. Don't make a ×9. Look at this. Look at this. I've made a ×9, and it literally... I lagged out my world instantly. And all you have to do is stop the... Oh, the other important thing. Never need sand again. Exactly. As well as, it gives you aquamarine shell. Once in a while. So, it has a chance of giving you aquamarine. It's so insane. So, you'll need, you know, lava, but you only need one liquid starlight bucket if you let it go sideways. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to be an idiot and let it go 9 wide for about half a second. Okay? Just to show you why you don't go ×9. This is probably a mistake and probably going to crash my computer. So if the stream suddenly ends, it's because my computer Let's put the lava there so it can start flowing. Let's put the torches on the ground. For science, I'm going to place this down and then place stone. Oh, it's handling it, but probably not for very long. And boom. Filled. And then all you have to do is, like, if you have a dispenser or something to automatically pick up the liquid starlight with a bucket, you literally just have... Oh, I accidentally destroyed my inventory. That's fine. Yeah. It's one of those things that you find out about and you're like, why is this in the game? Why is this a thing? I don't know. I really don't know. But it exists, and so take advantage of it. If it exists, abuse it. But so I usually just make, yeah, exactly. I'm not complaining. I'm just, I'm just questioning their logic. But I basically just make a 1x1 or something, small scales, so I just have at least some sand. And then, like, if I made it one time to where it had like a level emitter, so that if it got to like a full 64 stacks or something in the barrel, it would automatically take away the liquid starlight. But you can also just have it void items, so that it just literally runs forever. That depends on how much leg you want. Also, the Enderman took my grass blocks. They're mean. But otherwise, yeah. No, but see, that's the thing is, I know of tricks that make it go, like, really easy in your game, but at the same time, bunch of thieves. Yep. Those Endermen are thieves, I swear. I know the tricks to get farming really fast, but I also, because I know that, I am burdened with the fact that if I have everything really easy, I have to make everything look really nice now. Because if I don't, now I just have a whole bunch of really fast farming stuff in a world that looks subpar. I have to make at least somewhat of an effort. So, but yeah, I wasn't even planning on streaming today, and then I was like, you know what, I'll do it on a whim, and here we are. You can empathize with that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I think I'm going to be ending stream here, but I will say in between streams, I should be streaming tomorrow. I don't think there's any reason I shouldn't be, as far as I know. But in between streams, I'm going to do some work on getting this design fully fleshed out so that we have a good base design going. Because obviously we have the floor plan, or like a base layout, but we don't have what the exterior will look like, any of the little nitpicky details, like what the door is going to be, anything like that. And that's just stuff I can solve off camera rather than taking a whole bunch of time on camera, where I can show you guys something entertaining. And off camera, I will work on this whole grass shape here. I will start building up in the actual world. I will start putting all the grass down, getting that growing, making sure no mobs spawn on it. But other than that, I won't actually build the base in the real world. And I won't work on any machines, work on any progress, anything like that, without you guys, just so you guys can stay involved with all of the process. I did say I was going to grind out the stuff for the experience obelisk, and so I'll just get some of the solarium. The soul machine chassis I'll probably make on stream, but I'll get like energetic alloy, I'll get the solarium itself, I'll get the fluid tank on off camera, because it's just tungsten, some steel wire, a tank. So I'll just kind of make sure I have the stuff for it, so that I can make it on stream. And I'll make sure to AFK in the world too, just so that we can get a stockpile of maple wood going. I'll need to get some andesite, I think, going, but I don't think andesite's hard to get. I can also just go mine that out of the Lost Cities dimension, but yeah, I think, honestly, that is where I'm going to leave it for today. It's been a good near 2-hour stream. Should stream tomorrow. Should be starting anytime between noon and 3. I usually finish about 3:30. So if I start at 3, it's going to be a short stream, but today I decided to take it a little bit longer. But no, I appreciate all of you for stopping by, each one of you who, leaves a follow. And if you enjoy this kind of content and you want to make sure that you want to get notified the next time I go live, make sure to leave a follow so that those notifications can go off and you can join in on the next stream. Like I said, it should be tomorrow. I stream weekdays, noon to 3, around there. Never weekends, but hopefully you'll pop in tomorrow. Well, I'm excited to see you. If you don't, that's all fine. Sometimes I play Destiny 2, but I kind of having a dry spell, and I'm kind of really enjoying this mod pack again, so it should just be more of this. But yeah, no, I appreciate all of you who stopped by. If you think your friends may enjoy this kind of content, oh, you bought the DLC? I did too. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. And barely play. I played the crap out of it, and that's why I'm in a dry spell, is because I played it all. Just have really nothing to do. But yeah, if you think your friends may enjoy this kind of content, make sure to spread the channel around with your friends. And there's one more thing I always say. I don't remember what it is. Oh, if you think I'm doing a good job, make sure to let me know in the chat next time I'm live. I really need a phrase for like an outro. My friend had me say "Stay thick, boys" yesterday. I'm not gonna keep that. That's not gonna be like a normal thing. But yes, thank you all very much for dropping by. I appreciate it. This has been Noah, and have a great rest of your days. Why is thick auto-moderated? What? Okay, I allowed it. There you go. Why is that auto-modded? I don't know. Okay, I added permission for it. There you go. But yes, stay thick, everyone. Auto-mods, yep. But appreciate every one of you. Have a great rest of your day. This has been Noah, and I will catch you guys all next time. Bye-bye.